As the world massage historian, I get to announce those not attending today and those that have passed on. Ben Benjamin, Elliot Green, Joe Lieberman, and Carol Osborne were unable to attend this evening, but they sent lovely notes of encouragement to all the attendees. As historian today, I would also like to honor Hawayo Takata, who is being recognized for Reiki. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. It is administered by laying on hands, can easily be learned by anyone. Reiki means universal life force energy. Madame Takata was born in 1900 on the island of Kauai, Hawaii. Her parents were Japanese immigrants. She married the bookkeeper of the plantation where she was employed, eventually having 2 daughters. Her husband died at a young age, leaving Mrs. Takata to raise her 2 children alone. In order to provide for her family, she had to work very hard with very little rest, as all women do, right? After 5 years, she developed severe abdominal pain, a lung condition, and a nervous breakdown. Her parents returned to Japan and she joined them, hoping she could receive help for her poor health. She entered a hospital where it was found that she also had a tumor, gallstones, and emphysema. She rested for several weeks in order to prepare for the operation. But just before surgery was to take place, she heard a voice inside that said, "The operation is not necessary." The doctor knew of Dr. Hayashi's Reiki clinic and told her about it. She decided to give it a try. At the Reiki clinic, 2 practitioners would work on her daily. The heat from their hands was so powerful and so strong that she was convinced they were using some kind of equipment. She continued to receive daily treatments and got progressively better. In 4 months, she was completely healed. She was so impressed with the results that she wanted to learn Reiki herself. She finally convinced Dr. Hayashi to teach her his technique, and in 1936, Mrs. Takata received her first degree in Reiki. After working with Dr. Hayashi for 1 year, she then received her 2nd degree in Reiki. Mrs. Takata returned to Hawaii in 1937. She was soon followed by Dr. Hayashi, who came to help establish Reiki in Hawaii. In the winter of 1938, Dr. Hayashi initiated Madame Takata as a Reiki master. She was the 13th and last Reiki master Dr. Hayashi initiated. Between 1970 and her death in 1980, Mrs. Takata initiated 22 Reiki masters. So I would like to honor her today.